about, man?
Shut up! Do what I told you to do. I done told you and you, both of you. I'm not playing with you, homeboy. And every time that you call me on some more BS, you going to the county jail.
On December 18th of 2020.
I'm not playing with you, homeboy. That's a no-no. That's very unprofessional.
Three separate incidents led to a lawsuit against the Autauga Sheriff's Department and the 911 system. A call for help was initially placed to 911 by a viewer named Randy, who alleged that his partner had been drinking, arguing, and physically fighting throughout the day. The sheriff's office told Randy that they could not make his partner leave, as they had been residing at the property for several months. Despite the report of domestic violence, the deputy suggested that Randy should drive his partner to a bus station so he could go back to Ohio.
Well, I mean, why didn't you take him to the bus stop?
I tried.
You gonna go to the bus stop?
Yes.
That's what you said a few minutes ago, then he called back and said you ain't gonna go. But I'm gonna tell you something. When we put you in jail, you gonna stay in jail. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Are you willing to go to the bus stop?
Yes.
I'll take it. I will take it.
Yeah, he's gonna take you, or you gonna go with us. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm fed up with this now.
Okay.
This is the second time we done dealt with you, homeboy.
Sir, I'm sorry.
Oh, that nigga tripping. Hell no. I'd have been like, fuck you. Homeboy, don't homeboy me.
Are you gonna take him to the bus?
And I'll buy him a ticket.
Are you gonna get in and go to the bus stop?
Yes, sir.
Don't yell at me.
Get in. If he calls us back, you go to the county. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Randy agreed, but 15 minutes later, deputies were called back, as the arguing hadn't stopped, and again, the deputies ordered Randy to drive his partner to the Montgomery Greyhound bus station, only this time, the deputy would follow them to the county line to ensure they were gone, or at least out of their jurisdiction and no longer their problem. Not long after, a third call was made, as the two never made it to the bus station. Randy was allegedly continuously attacked during the drive, and his partner wasn't allowed on a bus because of his level of intoxication. So instead, Randy drove back to Autauga County and brought his partner to the sheriff's office. The two were separated there until Lieutenant Bart Watkins arrived on scene.
How you doing? Y'all went to Montgomery and didn't come back.
No, he brought me back here because he don't want me to come back to the house. That's all.
I called MPD and MPD said...
No. I told you to take him. You had an agreement.
You know nobody telling him.
Hey, I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
They threatened to arrest us, I guess, for alcohol. They smelled the alcohol.
He didn't take me nowhere.
I called 911 in Montgomery at the bus station, downtown Montgomery. I took him to Montgomery. Just like you said.
Okay, why did you come back here?
He didn't take me to the organization.
They
told me. On my breath, because y'all didn't even smell it.
Did I not tell you to be... Stand up. Put your hands... Stand up. Put your hands behind your back right now. You under arrest. You understand that?
Randy's partner has now been arrested for public intoxication, not for the
What the fuck? Man.
domestic violence that had been reported by Randy during the 3 previous encounters. All 3 times, the Autauga County Sheriff's Office and Montgomery Police Department advised Randy to take his alleged assailant into his own vehicle to a bus station, but when his partner was unable to load onto a bus, instead of returning home and continuing to be battered, Randy decided to bring his assailant to the sheriff's office, and this decision also results in Randy's arrest.
You under arrest. You understand that? For public intoxication, or I'm gonna figure out whatever else I want to charge you with. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back right now.
I didn't do anything, sir.
You under arrest for domestic violence harassment. Shut up! Do what I told you to do. I'm gonna tow your car too. I'm not playing with you, homeboy.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything. You can sit in the county jail and say you didn't do something. All right? I'm not tired of fooling with you.
Man, the power trip is crazy right now. Corruption, violence. abusive behavior towards people without a badge just because you have one. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I can only imagine how you treat your family. I hope you don't got a wife.
You got the right one this time, homeboy. You got the right one. Both of you.
Randy was arrested for harassment or harassing communications, though he was the victim of domestic violence. They both were taken to the county jail.
Now let's go. I'm putting both of you on a $3,000 bond, both of you. And every time that you call me on some more BS, you going to the county jail. I warned you till I was blue in the face. Take a right. Third time. You didn't believe me, so I'm going to make a believer out of you. I'm going to make a believer out of you, what I'm going to do.
For some reason, the DA pursued the charges against Randy, but he was acquitted, and finally, in February of 2022, he filed a lawsuit pro se against the Sheriff's Office, Autauga County, Joshua Cochran, and Lieutenant Bart Watkins in his individual and official capacity under 42 U.S. Code 1983 for due process, civil liberties, and civil rights violations, as well as conspiracy against rights for his false arrest, Brady violations, and obstruction of court orders. The lawsuit alleges that Randy was put in harm's way when he was advised to drive his attacker to the bus station, that his arrest was retaliatory in nature, and that Lieutenant Watkins lied during his deposition to substantiate the charges, claiming that Randy had pushed his partner, though the deputy never testified to that in court. Randy was also deprived of the right to call 911, as the deputy had threatened to put him in jail if he ever used the service.
And every time that you call me on some more BS, you going to the county jail.
The lawsuit also alleges that the Autauga County Sheriff's Office failed to produce discovery in the form of 911 call audio and videos of the encounter that would have exonerated Randy. Furthermore, the assistant DA withheld arrest reports and a written statement from Deputy Watkins until the day of trial. The lawsuit also alleges that Randy's bail was set at $2,000, with no prior record at the age of 41. While in jail, he was placed with a Caucasian cellmate being charged with the same crime, but with a bail of only $500, even though Randy's cellmate had an extensive history with the sheriff's office concerning domestic violence. The lawsuit also included examples of differences of bail based on similar charges, but differences of race.
I'm fed up with this now.
Okay.
This is the second time we done dealt with you, homeboy.
I'm sorry.
And now, over 3 years since the incident, the district court concluded that Randy suffered no prejudice because he was not convicted, as the criminal case terminated with an acquittal. The county was dismissed as a defendant on all claims, but Randy's claims against Deputy Bart Watkins and Dispatcher Scarlett McGowan have survived qualified immunity, and the lawsuit will proceed against both in their individual capacities for retaliation against speech, unlawful search, seizure, false arrest, and unlawful imprisonment.
Shut up!
Yeah, man. You gotta wonder if he's a lieutenant, just how corrupt are the other people under him coming up are, you know, and just the kind of harassment he might have to go through just because he is filing a lawsuit. There could be real danger here, you know what I mean? Makes you wonder if the whole county's corrupt. Peace and love.